Okay, hopefully it's live. Can you guys hear me? Please let me know if you can hear me. I think there's a little bit of a delay, so it might be a second before you guys see this and can comment. You know something's got a glitch. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just waiting to hear if you guys can hear me. Once I start seeing those comments come in, then I'll start talking again. Yes. Okay, you can hear me. Woo! Leave it to me to have a computer malfunction. I messed it up. I was trying to have a fancy stream, and look where that got me. Anyway, rewind. We're going to start over. I am Jess Francisco. This is my YouTube channel, A Card Day's Work. Welcome. I'm so excited to have you guys here as part of the World of HeART live stream event. This is my second year participating, and I am so excited to be a part of this. Thank you, a huge thank you to Tiffany Solorio for hosting this and setting it all up, doing all of the legwork to make all of this come together. You are amazing. I love you. Okay, so if you're new to my channel, I do card making, paper crafting, like scrapbooking, mixed media, all kinds of crafty related stuff. So if you like that sort of content, then be sure to subscribe so you don't miss anything. And I can't wait to get started with you guys. I decided that for today, since I really love to make like scene cards and build scenes, that I wanted to do that. I wanted to kind of stay true to my heart and not try to do something that I wasn't really comfortable doing. So I wanted to make a scene card with you guys. I'm going to be using some products from one of our sponsors, or a couple of our sponsors. So I'm actually going to go ahead and throw up the sponsor graphic for you guys so that you can see all of the amazing sponsors that we have. My voice is going to be off for just a second while you guys can check out the sponsor graphic. Hang tight 1 second. Maybe? Hold on. Lord have mercy, this stream is going to be the death of me. I forgot to click transition, so it was just me staring at the screen. Woo! You guys are testing my stream out today. Sorry if there's weird hiccups like there already have been. It is what it is. All right, cool. So you guys have gotten a chance to check out the sponsors, and now I'm going to go ahead and get started. I might have to tweak the sound a little bit with when I switch to my desktop view. So if you can't hear me, then let me know, and I will work on changing that for you guys. Hang tight, and we're going to switch over to the desktop view. All right, so hopefully you guys can see the desktop. Let me know if you can still hear me. Hopefully you can see my hands, and I want to wait to start until I get confirmation that you guys can still hear me on this screen. You're fine, Jess. We all love you. I feel so ridiculous. Okay, there have been issues for many. Okay, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Well, I mean, not good that they had issues, but good that I'm not alone. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Give me a big thumbs up or a yes, I can hear you in the chat just to make sure. Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm seeing so many awesome friends in the chat. Sorry if I can't like keep up with everybody. There's so many more comments than I'm used to. Oh, nice nail polish. Thanks, Carrie. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to show you guys my inspiration for this card that I'm going to make. I am sort of flying by the seat of my pants because that is how I craft the best. So I don't do extensive amounts of planning. But I did go on Pinterest. Hopefully I can get it so the glare is not too bad. Okay, so on Pinterest, I just typed in spring mood board, and I was looking for a color palette and kind of some theme inspiration. So if you guys are ever struggling with like coming up with an idea and figuring out what you want to do, you have a huge delay between what's flying by my chat and when you see them. Yes, there is a delay. Unfortunately, I can't help that, but the chat doesn't seem to have the same delay. So, yeah, you guys can still chat amongst yourselves, but I'll do my best to keep up. But yeah, so I just went on Pinterest. I searched for spring color palette or spring mood board, and I found this one, which I absolutely love. I love the colors. I loved all the cute little images. So that's going to kind of be my inspiration, or like my starting off point for making my card today. So I'm really excited about that. We'll kind of reference it back and forth as we get started. So I wanted to make a card that reflected sort of like my positive hopes for kind of what's going on right now in the world. Are you set to live chat? No, I'm set to top chat. Let me change it to live chat. But also it doesn't, there's just a delay because it has to feed through from my streaming software into YouTube and then like feedback what you guys are saying. So it will take a little bit. Since My Favorite Things was one of the sponsors for today, I did decide to go ahead and use one of their stamp sets here. Hi, Gail. Thanks for joining in. Okay, so I'm going to be using, I thought this little image was super cute, and this one also, absolutely love it. I've had this for a while and I haven't even used it yet, so I'm really excited about that. I'm going to be using this as my main theme or main image, and then I'm going to go ahead and build a cute little scene. I'm not going to do anything super complicated because I know we only have so much time before we hop over to Olga's stream, but I did want to, you know, try to show you guys kind of what my jam is when I'm doing my card making, so you can get an idea of, you know, what I do on my channel. If anything is out of sync or like seems weird, be sure to let me know. I do see that my camera keeps auto-focusing, which is irritating, but I'm trying to get all the kinks worked out of my stream. So if you guys notice anything, then just let me know. Oh, I don't have that set. Oh no, I got this one when I was at the My Favorite Things boutique in December for our girls' Disney trip, and I absolutely love it. It's seriously so cute. Okay, so you can see I'm like reaching right behind me to get my supplies because I now have my super cool craft room set up behind me. This has been like a dream, a long time coming. So I'm really super excited to have my room set up for the most part. It's not completely done, but we're getting there. Okay, so I'm just using some scrapbook.com hybrid black ink. I like to use this because it's nice and crisp and I have pretty good results with it. And I'm using my Mini Misty. Can't go anywhere without this thing. I use it in like every video, I think. Sorry if the camera shakes at all. I hope that it's not touching my desk, but we'll see what happens. Still haven't figured out the autofocus problem. Yes, it drives me nuts. I thought I turned mine off, but apparently not. All right. I am going to double stamp this. This is the beauty of the Mini Misty for me, because I am really bad at repositioning my stamps when if I need to double stamp it or stamp it again. Do I have a craft room tour? I don't yet, but I'm working on it. I have, let's see which side of this is sticky. This one. Okay. I have been working on getting everything together. I'm missing just a hair of her head right there, but I think it's going to be okay. I'm working on it. That's the short answer. Okay, so this, for anybody who doesn't watch my channel regularly, this is just a Post-it note that is full sticky bag. Thanks so much for subscribing, Chris. Hopefully you guys see those little notifications. I thought that was really cute. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. Is it weird? It gives you a notification pop up whenever somebody subscribes. Okay, so this is a full sticky back Post-it note. What that means is that it's the opposite of a regular sticky note. So instead of having the one strip of sticky and then the rest of it is not sticky, this has all sticky except for one strip that's not. So that's pretty cool. I like that a lot. It makes perfect masking paper. It automatically sticks and I can just stamp right on top of it, and then I cut it out and it's a perfect little mask, which I think is really awesome. Oh, thank you so much, Cynthia. And if you guys see me kind of like looking down to the side a lot, it's because that's where the chat comments are, so I can try to keep up with you guys. So I'm not like distracted or anything. Oh, thanks, Karen. It was awesome to meet you at Creativation. I'm so proud of you for getting your own line of stamps with joggles. If you guys haven't watched Karen Tamir yet, she is so super talented at mixed media and all sorts of things. Her and Tiffany are actually the videos that I watch the most when I need to learn something about mixed media. So if you love mixed media, definitely check out Tiffany and Karen's channels because they are a wealth of knowledge and inspiration. Thanks for subscribing, Guadalupe. Okay, so now that I have my image all, you can't find them. I get them on Amazon. I will go back in at the end. I should have done that before. I will go back in at the end and update my product list so that you guys can see what I'm using. I totally didn't even think about that before I went live. Leave it to me to not remember to do that. Stamparatus, I have a Misty and Tim Holtz. Yeah, I really like the Misty. I don't mind paying the price for the Misty, honestly, because I have had some of the other stamp platforms, and while, I don't know, the price is a little bit more for the Misty, I feel like it has been worth it. I should have thought about this. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to cut around the heart, because it's just a line. There's no interior space there. I'm just going to cut around that, and then I will do my ink blending and all of that right over top of it. You get an extra hour of live streams. Yay! Okay, cool. So right after Olga. All right. So if you guys have an older schedule, it looks like there's an extra hour added, and Karen will be going live tonight as well. So be sure to stick around. I know you guys can all use a distraction for sure. Oh, thanks, Amy. It's stressful to go live, to be honest, because you never know like what might go wrong or who might not be nice. Sometimes people aren't very nice, but you know what? You can't please everyone. I'm not going to worry about cutting her hair super perfect. I don't think it really matters that much. Well, we'll see if it matters. And sorry, I'm looking down. Obviously, I have to look where I'm cutting. All right. I'm like trying to keep up with the chat, but man, yeah, you're going to have to check out your channel. Woo! Yeah, there's so many inspiring people as part of this hop today, and I know everyone could use a distraction, so I'm really excited that you guys are here to hang out. Olga will have the link under her video. Yes, perfect. Oh, it's on the Facebook page. Okay, great. And I have a link to Olga's video down in my description as well, or to her channel. This is the only one I could find except Justine's. Oh no, I'm sorry. I went ahead and scheduled mine in advance, not too in advance. I actually stayed up way too late last night watching or playing Animal Crossing. Here you go. There you go. Last year we had some trolls. This year I think everything is going good. Yes, I think I've been popping in and out of everyone's lives today to like say hi and try to show some support. And it seems like everything was going really well. So that is amazing. It's always nice to be able to kind of like see some success from working hard towards something. And like I was saying earlier, Tiffany has done an amazing job setting all of this up, and all of the sponsors are so good. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. I've been playing Animal Crossing. It's embarrassing. All right, here's what I'm going to do. There is a little spot in the center here that I can't get with my scissors very easily. So what I'm going to do is knock a bunch of stuff on my desk over, but I have this little container that I keep some of my most used tools in. And I'm actually going to use the little craft knife from Tim Holtz to cut out that section in the center. I've been watching every single person and haven't, oh my gosh, that's awesome. It has a picture of Tim Holtz products. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm using a resealable, Lord have mercy. I'm using a self-healing cutting mat so that I can cut directly on my craft mat here. But all I'm going to do is just cut directly on these lines so that, and like it doesn't have to be perfect, but at least close. But anyway, I'm going to cut directly on these lines so that I can pop this little piece right out. And try not to cut it all apart. Normally, I should have picked a different image that wasn't so intricate or fussy, I guess. It is a little fussy. Normally, I try to pick stuff that's a little more simple because I'm kind of a lazy crafter. Okay, make sure to put the knife away when you're done. And now we have a mask. So I can go ahead and take this. How are my kids doing? They're doing really well. Kieran, my 5-year-old, he is in kindergarten, and his teacher, well, the school district in general, has sent home all of his schoolwork that he would normally have been doing. So we've been kind of having a hard time, I don't know. We've been having a hard time keeping up with all of the stuff he's supposed to be doing. So it's been a little hard, but it's not the end of the world. I've seen everyone because I'm a new YouTube crew, so I'm not subscribed to everyone, so hard to find. Yeah, I totally understand that. Hey, Jen, thanks for joining. If you go to the Facebook event, all the links are there. Yes. Okay, so now I've got my mask done. We can go ahead and pick some colors. I'm going to go ahead and pull this back up for reference so that we can see what kind of colors we might want to be using. So I can definitely pull in the green for some grass and then the blue for the sky. And I think I'm going to use some of the different shades here to kind of just fade it. So it's a nice ink blended background and it is a little bit, I don't know, more... I don't know what I'm even saying. It's more exciting. The ink blending looks better when you have more colors. That's what I'm going for. Okay, so back here I have all of my Distress Oxides where I can see them because I know that for me, I need to be able to see my craft supplies in order to use them. And so I'm going to go ahead and reach for some colors here. I'm going to use 2 green colors and 2 or 3 blues. So I'm going to grab those real quick. Hang tight. Okay, I think I'm going to use Shabby Shutters and then Twisted Citron for my greens. And then we'll do Tumbled Glass and Broken China. Maybe a little bit of Mermaid Lagoon, but we'll see. So we are going to... Not to Mama. Oh my gosh. That stuff is up to her. What? Hope hasn't... Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, we... kindergartners, oh, there's no pad for this one. Hold on. Luckily, I went and bought new foam pads because I was running out. Oh no, it cuts you out. Maybe if you turn it sideways, possibly? I'm not sure. Okay, so I'm going to start at the bottom here. I'm using Distress Oxides because these are my favorite inks. I use them on pretty much everything I do, and I love them. They don't ever get old for me. I started with all of the Distress inks, and I do still have all of those, but I use the Distress Oxides more. So when you're using Distress Oxides, the colors do layer and build up really nicely. You can just do light pressure. You don't have to be heavy-handed. I tend to be heavy-handed on accident. Yes, it is okay to store them on their sides. In fact, my little fangirl moment happened on Instagram the other day because I posted a photo of my craft room and Tim Holtz commented on it and he was like, stadium seating oxides or something like that. And I just laughed so hard. I thought that was hysterical because it's true. They're like a little stadium seats and I thought that was adorable. But yeah, Ranger and Tim have all said that it's totally okay to store them on their side vertically or like at an angle. It doesn't matter. So you can definitely do that without fear of ruining the ink pads or anything. They are a-okay to be stored on their side like that. Girl, you've made it. I know. I sometimes things happen and you're like, is this real life? Like, is this real? um, I'm heavy-handed. Yes, me too. I am really heavy-handed when it comes to writing, coloring, anything, ink blending. I am really heavy-handed. Okay, so I do things a little bit differently than I think some people do when they do their ink blending. And the way that I do it is I actually start, it's going to be kind of noisy on the mic for a second, sorry. Okay, hopefully it wasn't too bad. I'm going to clean this off just so that I don't pick up any ink where I don't want it, since it's such a light color. I love when Tim comments on your stuff. He's really so kind. Every interaction that I've had with him has just been so genuine and real. Like, it doesn't seem forced, or I don't know. Anyway, so when I do my ink blending, what I do is I actually cover the entire area with my lightest color first. And if everyone else does this and this is not different than what everyone does, then you just tell me, and I'll stop saying that. I am going to leave a little bit of a space here in between where the sky ends and the grass starts, because I want it to have like a natural sort of fade out look. I don't want it to be, oh, the grass stops and the sky starts and they're just like right on top of each other. I just want it to be a little more kind of faded looking and have a nice little gap there. All right, so what I do is I do the whole thing with my lightest color first. Okay, so cover that whole area. Then I'm going to go in with my next darker color. Tim Holtz is a nice guy. Oh, I love you guys. That you guys are so loving for people in the craft industry. That's amazing. Okay, so then I'm going right over top with my next darker color. And there's like hairs all over my desk. Sorry. Going in with the next darker color right over top of where I already did my ink blending. And then I'm just going to stop it a little bit shorter than where I left off with the light blue, the lightest blue. So you get a nice sort of ombre effect as it transitions to the bottom. I think I like that a lot. I'm going to pop this over here. And I do store my little foam pads on the bottom of the ink pad. I don't love that storage solution, so I'm hoping still to find another way to store them at some point, but I've not checked my alerts for other channels. Oh no. Okay, so then I'm going over top with the darkest as well. So this just gives you a really nice gradient effect, or like an ombre sort of, I guess. But the cool thing about this is that it helps make it so you get a color that you actually wouldn't have been able to get if you had just used the one. In one of your videos, and I've been watching a lot of YouTube, oh, the chain pulling. No, I haven't tried that yet. I am going to go back over the bottom a little bit. The cool thing about the Distress Oxides is that you can layer lighter colors on top of darker colors. And I think that that is the coolest thing ever, because you can lighten something up if you accidentally made it too dark, which, me being heavy-handed, that happens a lot. And so you can see here that it lightens up that blue so that you get that nice middle tone, or the lighter tone, which is really cool. All right, so it's subtle, but there is that difference there. I really like these, the ink color and combination and all of that. All right, so I think we're good background-wise. The only thing I think I'm going to do is I actually have the My Favorite Things Stitch Cloud dies. I have one that I keep in here to use as a mask. So I'm just going to go ahead and use that on the background. And all I'm going to do is take the middle color. You know what? Actually, I think I might do the lightest color. I'm going to see what it's like. We'll see how it works. All right, so I'm going to take this here. We're going to make some clouds. So all I'm going to do is, this is going to be really subtle since this is the lighter color, but I'm going to blend right over top with the mask. And then you'll be able to start seeing that little shadow, but it's going to be really subtle. which I think is awesome. So then I'm going to flip it over and go the other direction so that it doesn't look like we have the same cloud repeating over and over again. Because, you know, clouds are all different and unique. All right. Yes, that's so cute. Because I want something in the background. I want it to have a little bit of something, but I don't want it to be too overwhelming. You know what I mean? I don't want it to seem like too bright or too, I don't know. Some of us store our blending sponges in pocket pages. Okay, so I have thought about doing that, but I haven't been switched to that yet because for me, I use them so frequently that it doesn't, for me, it doesn't make sense sometimes to store them that way because I would be constantly like pulling them out. And then I get frustrated because I'm a very lazy crafter and I want things to be like readily available. Okay, I was just checking to see how we're doing on time. All right, so I don't know about you guys, but when I'm crafting and I have ink on my desktop here, I like to just spritz it with the water, take another sheet of cardstock or whatever I have on hand, and then pick up the extra ink. I like to do this because number one, it's not wasting the ink that I paid for. I can't do it every time, but I do like to if I have some extra time or some extra paper nearby. And then this helps me create backgrounds. I have a video coming out and I've done one recently on using up your backgrounds. So now I have these cute little kind of watercolor washes. They're pretty light, which is fine by me. I'm totally okay with them being light, but you use up the ink that you've got on your table or your craft mat or whatever. You're not just throwing it away or wiping it up. And then you can use that later for backgrounds on projects. I'm going to set them back here to dry. Okay, I'm not going to use them today, but sometime. Yeah, I'm participating in the Save the Crafty YouTuber video hop that's coming up again really soon. And my video for that is ways to use up your backgrounds. So I'm really excited about that. Okay, so now that we've done our background, I'm going to go ahead and remove the mask. You can do this. I've seen people do this a number of ways. You can take the little scissors you have here. You could always use your nails. But we're going to take the scissors just to get underneath there. And then we're going to pull off that mask. And then we've got a perfectly white image underneath that wasn't affected by our ink blending. If you're going to be using water over top, do be sure to use something that's not like this, not a Post-it note. You might want to use like a watercolor masking fluid or something like that, a masking paper that's built for taking water on. This stuff will get like wet and mushy if you get water on it. So just be aware of that. All right, so what I'm going to do is take some Spectrum Noir markers and just add a little bit of detail to the grass. So all I'm doing is just flicking on some little like V shape sort of in no particular order. Like I'm just, I don't know, like making little marks. This is not fancy, I promise. This just adds a little bit of texture to the grass and just makes it look a little more interesting so that it is not, will you link the background video? Okay, so it hasn't gone live yet, but I do have one that is live already. I don't know how, let me see if I can find it on here real quick. If I go to my channel, I think I can search on my channel. Yeah, use background. Ink swiping. I know, I just saw it. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, it's playing music. Okay, 1 second. There we go. All right, that is the video that you can check it out whenever. I did one video on using up your backgrounds, and I'm going to have another one for the Save the Crafty YouTuber blog hop or video hop. Okay, so I'm just picking some different colors of the Spectrum Noir Classique markers. These are an alcohol-based marker, and I am just using a slightly darker color now. I'm going to put in less of these than I did of the lightest color. Thanks so much for subscribing, Kendra. All right, cool. All right, so you can see this adds a little bit of, is it hard on my markers? No, I don't think so. I haven't had any issues with it. I did wonder that, but I've been doing it for a while and it doesn't seem like it bothers them at all. If you have like acrylic paint, I wouldn't color over it with an alcohol marker because it will suck it dry. But yeah, so thanks for subscribing. Is it Brigitte? I hope I'm saying that right. Or is it Bridget? I can't, the thing is so small that I can't read it. If I said your name wrong, I'm so sorry. All right, so I am going to do like a little bit of shading here around her feet so that she doesn't just look like she's standing in the middle of nowhere, floating in the air or whatever. And I think that it would be a little darker around her feet like that. All right, and I'm just being random. Like I'm not doing anything fancy. These will dry a little lighter than they show up here. Justine oh yes, Save the Crafty YouTuber. Yep, it is a different type of hop, but it's recorded videos. Yeah. It's been going on for a couple years now, and I think it's awesome. Okay, cool. So just so you guys can see what this looks like, it doesn't look super fancy, but you can see those subtle clouds up there. I think it looks really cute and sweet, and I think that pulls in those colors really nicely. Yeah. Okay. So now we just need to figure out coloring, what we're going to do. And let me pull out that, I know that there was some pink, yeah, like some pink and kind of some yellowish. Yeah. Okay. I'm just trying to like kind of stay true to it. I don't have to be, it really is just for inspiration, but it is kind of nice to challenge yourself to, I don't know, try to do something out of the norm, out of your comfort zone. That's what I've been really challenging myself to do this year. Okay, cool. So, yeah, anyway. I was like confused about okay, here we go. There we go. My screen got messed up. All right, I am going to be coloring my whole base layer here yellow. I think that that's going to be the best way to bring in that yellow for the card here. And when I color with the Spectrum Noir markers, I start with my lightest color, just like I do with my ink blending. I don't color this way when I color with Copics. Thanks for subscribing, Bonnie. I don't do this with the Copics, but yeah. When I color with the Spectrum Noirs, I color the entire thing in with my lightest color, and then I work my way towards my darkest color. I find that this works better for me for this formula of the alcohol ink. I don't know why, but it just seems like it works a little bit better for me. When I color with my Copic markers, I use the darkest color first in the shaded or shadow areas, and then I go in with the lighter, progressively lighter colors and just sort of blend it out. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Oh, I love this little image so much. Okay, so then we're going to jump to LY3. I'll put this here. Hopefully you guys can read that, but I don't know. Guess your couponing paid off. Oh my gosh. So what I do is I start at the edge, and then like if I have any arrows that are areas that I know need to kind of have more shading, I will fill those in first, and then I leave a little area of highlight in the center to make her look like she's actually 3D instead of just being flat. So I like that a lot. And then I'm going to do the same thing for the skirt. So I'm going to go around the pocket, and then same over here. This is going to be a little more shaded around the pocket, around where her hand is. Yeah. And then down at the bottom here, I'm going to go ahead and fill that out a bit as well. And I like to leave these little streak marks because it helps me to blend the colors a little bit better. This is totally personal preference, but I find for me that it works really nicely. All right, so then I'm going to come in on her sleeve here, a little bit on this outside, and kind of blend it like that so that it'll look like she has a highlight on her arm. And then we're going to pick one more yellow that's a little bit darker. I'm going to test it. Let's see. I have a scrap paper that is a little bit dark, but I think it will work. I'm going to go into the cracks and crevices and just add in that darkest color. I do want to keep her nice and light. What stamp set is that? It is called, hold on. Where is that stamp set? Right here. I'm like losing things on my desk, you guys. It's called You Have My Heart. It's by My Favorite Things. I absolutely love it. Okay, so once I'm done with the video today, I will go back in and make a link or a list of everything that I'm using, because I totally forgot to do that before I started. Sorry, guys. I totally forgot to do that. So I will go back in and do that for you guys. So if you are interested in anything that I've used or you wanted more information, I will update that so you guys have the links. I feel bad that I forgot to do that. Leave it to me. All right. Yes, I think that's so super cute. Okay, so I want to keep her pretty light. Yeah, Spectrum Noir, much less preference, them or Copics. Whoops. I am on the Spectrum Noir design team, so I do use my Spectrum Noir markers quite frequently. I love them both. I love my Copics. I haven't gotten to use them very much recently just because I've been designing for Spectrum Noir, so most of my projects end up using those just because I have projects to complete. But I love my Copics. It depends on what you're going to use them for, I think. For coloring, you can see they work wonderfully. I don't have any problems with them at all. I really enjoy coloring with them. Okay, I am going to grab my color chart because I'm not familiar with all the pinks as much. So I want to make sure I get a good color. So I think I'm going to go with FS1 and FS2 and FS4 maybe, or FS5. This kind of helps me figure out like what color I want to use. Let's see, FS5 I have here, FS1. All right, let's start with this. I'm going to give her some little pink leggings. So we're going to start with this lightest pink, because why not? She can wear a yellow dress and pink leggings. She's so sweet. I love her. And I think I'm actually going to make her pockets pink also, because why not, right? Oh, she's so sweet. I love her. Who all am I designing for right now? Great question. I design for Spectrum Noir and the Hedgehog Hollow and Trinity Stamps and Simon Hurley. And then I guest design monthly for Ranger as well. And I think that's it. Do they still make cassette tape storage? Ooh, yeah, I've heard those are really good for ink pads, holding ink pads like that. Let me try to find one darker shade. FS, not 8. What color was I looking for? Like FS5 maybe? I'm trying to find FS, one darker shade of pink so that I can put in like a little shadow, but I'm having a hard time. Oh, it might be down here. No. Oh, this is the only thing I don't like about my marker storage right now is that I sometimes can't find the color I'm looking for because they're all just kind of like in a little container area. FS8, I might just have to pick a different color. I think I'm just going to pick a different color. This is like a random color, so hopefully it's not awful. I'm living on the edge, okay? Don't judge me. All right. I kind of forgot to do the rest of her leggings while I was coloring the other stuff. So we're going to test out doing it the way that I color with my Copics here. Just going over, starting with that darkest color and then going back. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. FS4. I don't think they blend as well this way, but maybe that's just me. Oh, so cute though. So cute. All right. Totes adorbs. Love her. Oh, thanks. I decided to go kind of random. I don't know, stripes and stuff. I have not tried pro markers. No. Yeah, they're Spectrum Noirs by Crafter's Companion. Okay. I think I'm going to give her some brown hair. We'll go kind of lighter though. So we're not going to do dark. And I know I'm kind of starting to run out of time. I've only got about 15 more minutes. So I'm glad that I didn't pick anything more complicated than this. Yeah. This is my favorite though, is seeing this come to life. Like when you've colored, you know, you've done your ink blending, you masked something off, and then you take off the mask, and you see how awesome it looks, like with that crisp white look there. I just love it so much. Oh, I love it. And then it starts to come together and turn into a real scene. Super, super cute. Okay. I'm going to be pulling off some darker colors here. These are the TN family. So it is tan. They're colored a little differently than the Copic markers are. They do still have color families and all of that, but the names are different, and they kind of are in, I don't know, different sort of families. What did I use this to label? Oh, the Distress Oxides, I used sticker paper. So I printed off the name. I like typed up and printed off the name of the color on a landscape sheet of paper. And I sliced them with my paper trimmer so that they were just the right size. And then I ink blended on top of them and then stuck it right on. It's because it's a sticker. So it's like the perfect color. Yeah. This one's Birdie Brown, I'm pretty sure. I love Birdie Brown. It's my favorite. Are you having Easter nails? No, I haven't really done Easter. I don't think they're very Easter. I mean, who knows? Maybe they could be. But yeah, that's how I did it. I really liked it that way. Personal preference, I guess. Okay, so let's do... I'm going to pull out a couple more markers so I don't have to keep reaching over. I'll pull them all out at once. So you can see here, I'm kind of following the same sort of pattern. I'm going in with that lightest color first, then going with the darker, progressively darker, and leaving those little flick marks so that it gives more texture to the image. And I really like how that turns out. I'm going to go ahead and color all of this hair back here dark. All right. And then we're going to go even one darker. And you see it just gets a little shorter each time. You go a little bit less high up. And that gives that highlighted look, which I absolutely love for her. Oh, I colored on her face a little bit. Hopefully no one will notice. So it's actually, what did I just saw a comment then? So it's swatching and labeling in one. Yes. Yep. All right. So she's got dark roots, but her hair is fairly light overall. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. I have an unhealthy, I'm going to say healthy. I have a healthy obsession with Birdie Brown. I mean, not Birdie Brown. Yeah, Birdie Brown. Yeah, I absolutely love all of the Birdie Brown stamp sets. They are just so stinking cute. I can't. I feel like I have to buy them all because I love them so much. All right, I think we're good on her hair for now. I'm not going to spend too much time on this because I know that we don't really have that much time. And I want to have a completed card for you guys by the end. All right, so then I'm going to go in. Let's see. What kind of color do I want to use for her skin? I always struggle with skin tones, you guys. Like, I have a really bad time with it. I don't know why it's so hard for me to pick them, but I do. I have a really hard time picking skin tones. Oh, hey, Erin. Thanks for tuning in. We are scene carding away. Oh, I forgot to color the collar on her dress. Whoops. Let me color her little ear. Oh my gosh, she's just so cute. I can't even stand it. She's so cute. I love it. All right, so we're going to go in with the darker color here around the edges of her face. And hopefully that will help hide that I messed up. So that just shows that there's like a shadow from where her hair is. And this is going to look a little harsh right now. It doesn't look well blended. I'm going to leave it like that, but because when these markers dry, they are a little lighter than they are right now while they're wet. And so it will look better when she is dried. All right, so we're going in. I did color that. We're going to put that little bit of a shadow there. I'm not going to bother doing too much with this area because it's so small. It would just bleed, I think, in there. So I think that's fine. So adorable. Isn't she so cute? Absolutely love her. Okay, as far as the heart goes, let me look at that image again and see if there's any other color we want to put in. So we have we could do something turquoise maybe, or we could keep it with the pink. I would normally say we could make it green, but I don't really want to make it green since she's right on top of the grass. So we can let's just do a brighter pink. I think that will be cute. BP, let's see, BP3, that's really bright pink. Maybe we do PP5. I hate these color names, or the color family names. I don't like that at all. It just sounds really weird. Let's see. Can I find the color I'm looking for? That is the question. PP1. Oh my gosh. This is the worst. PP6, PP3. Oh my gosh, I'm finding like every color except for the one that I really want. All right, well, we're going to pick something else. I don't know. Ain't nobody got time for that. Looking for all these crazy colors. All right, so I'm going to do just a little bit here around the outside. Again, making those sort of flicking motions. This one is a little darker even, I think. And I want to be careful with my dark colors like this because they do bleed easier. So they will definitely show and go outside the lines, which is not good. All right. If we have time at the end, I may come back and kind of work on the blending of this a little bit more. But for now, I think it's okay. Okay, then turquoise. I love turquoise too. I should have done turquoise. And then her boots, I think I'm actually just going to leave natural colored because I don't want them to distract too much from the color combos that we have going on. So I think I'm just going to have it like she's wearing like little leather boots or something. I think that's cute. And then I do need to color her collar because I forgot that. Like some little suede boots or something. I don't know. So stinking cute. Okay, and then TN5. Okay. Cute. So super cute. Okay. Oh, I love purple too. Purple's my fave. Okay, I am going to put in a little bit of cheek. Nothing big. Just a tiny little accent to give her a little bit more there. And then I'm going to use my gel pen. This is just a white gel pen to give her a little dot in the eye to brighten them up. Super cute. Okay. I love this. I don't know. Oh, I forgot her collar. Hold on. Getting ahead of myself here. No, that's too dark. Oh, here's why I couldn't find the PP5. I already used it. It was on my desk already. You guys can't take me anywhere. All right. She is so cute. I love her. Okay. So here's another thing that I like to do. I like to take my gel pen and then just put in a few little lines in the highlight area. And then if it feels a little too bright, you can always kind of like tap it just a little bit with your finger there. If it seems too, like, I don't know, noisy, distracting, I don't know. But I like to add it because I feel like it helps give that look of the shine. But this is totally optional. You don't have to do this. I just like to. I don't do it every time either, but I feel like it really helps make her hair look more shiny. When you look at it up close, it looks kind of weird. I'm probably not getting it very good in focus. I don't think I am. But when you look at it at a distance, which most people are not going to be like, oh, look at the details on this card. They're going to be looking at it like, you know, here. No one will notice that you have the cute little, the gel pen lines or whatever. No one's going to notice. Okay. So we've got our scene. I am going to go ahead and trim this down, and please don't let it rip my paper. My goodness. Has a die. Cause I missed the beginning of that. Oh, LDRS. Okay. I don't think I have anything from LDRS yet. I got to work on that. All right. I'm going to cut a little bit off of this side and a little bit off of this side. And then I think I'm going to cut a little off the bottom and a little off the top. I was going to say I was only going to do the top. Oh my gosh, I only have 5 minutes. Oh, I got distracted and was taking too long. Okay, hold on. Oh, I'm the worst. Okay, good news is all we have to really do is add a sentiment and we'll be done. Okay, cute as can be. Oh my goodness. So adorable. Let me grab a card base. Super cute. I absolutely love this. Ugh, I'm not like doing this right. Go. The pressure's getting to me. Nothing like creating on a time limit. It makes me so nervous. All right, so we've got that. I'm going to go ahead and glue. Nope. Wait, Jessica, wait. I'm going to do the sentiment first, and then I will glue. Or tape, whatever. Oh, another thing that you guys can do, if you feel like you've colored on something and it didn't work out, like you feel like maybe you went over the lines or the lines are dull because you were coloring, check this out. You just put it right back. Oh, God. Oh, you guys, I almost ruined my whole card just now. Okay, I'm not going to do that because I trimmed it. Do this before you trim. I almost ruined my whole card. All right, no, I'm not even going to try. I'll come back to that. Lord have mercy, I almost ruined my card. Okay, before you trim, leave this in here and then just stamp it again and it will go right over top and it will make your lines really crisp and dark again so that it looks really nice. It'll look like a fresh stamp. I saw that coming. Why didn't you say anything? You should have stopped me. All right, so I have some sentiments here. You have my heart. You're so good for my heart. Shake it off. Sit, stay, heal. This is supposed to be pet sentiments. You bring out the best in me. I think that's really cute. I've also pulled out this one just to see if maybe there was something. So I could do lots of love. That could be cute. Thinking of you would be really cute. I'm here for you. And then there's all these sentiments too. Oh my gosh, way to save it. I can't believe that I almost did that. Let's go with, I think, you're so good for my heart. I don't know. I think this is so super cute. You're so good for my heart. I just think that that is absolutely adorable. And I'm just going to be super simple, super basic, and just put it right in the middle here, or at least what I hope is the middle. I'm known for crooked and wonky sentiments, so that was almost scary. Me too. Agreed. Same. I can't believe I caught it. I really almost just let it close. Lord have mercy. Whew. But you know what? The crafty goodness spirit was with me, and I saved it. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to do one more just to make sure that it is nice and crisp. But I like that this goes with it. It's got the heart, so then, you know, she's holding the heart. That's super cute. And you're so good for my heart. Oh, I love it. It's seriously so cute. Okay. Here we go. I don't want to put the sentiment down on the table really because I'm worried that it's going to smear. I shouldn't be worried about that, but I kind of am. Hopefully it's fine. All right. Here we go. Oh my gosh, we're 1 minute. Can we do it? So close to time. Okay, we did it. I like that it's simple, but we did a scene. I think it's super cute, you guys. Yay, we did it. Adorable. Crooked and wonky sentiments. Maybe you're onto something. Yes. Thank you guys seriously so much. I'm going to switch over to the other screen here so we can chat and say goodbye. Thank you seriously so much for hanging out with me, you guys. Here we go. I loved having you guys here chatting with me. It was so much fun to create with you guys. I hope you love the card. Yay. Super awesome. We finished in time. It's a miracle. Whew. Oh, thank you, Tiffany. She posted the stop to the next hop. It's also in the link. The link is in the description down below. Thank you guys seriously so much for hanging out with me. It was so awesome. Love you guys all so much, and I will see you next time. I'll see you over in Olga's video. Bye.